yo, yo, welcome to the show.
Yo YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another video, Zero to Hero Investing. Today is November 17, 2024, but we're going to be answering the question, what am I buying? And that pertains to the taxable Robinhood account. If you're new here, we track two portfolios on the account. My Roth IRA, which is a retirement, like non-taxable account, and my taxable brokerage. They're both inside Robinhood, but they're two separate accounts. This week I'm gonna be sharing what I plan to buy inside my taxable account, and I usually do these purchases based on probably my preferences, my inclinations, probably an ex-dividend date coming up. Usually it's based on an ex-dividend date. Might be a stock I feel like I need to increase my equity in based on whatever reasoning, or I think the stock was beaten down, I need to average it down, whatever. It's just if you want to know, just watch the video. If you're new, or not really if you're new, but if you're new to Robinhood and you want to start a Robinhood account, please don't be new to investing without doing whatever research you can do. But if you want to get into Robinhood, you can use my link in the description. It will give you between $5 and $200 worth of stock, and it's just a good way to get free money in a sense. So yeah, looking at the portfolio, this is my portfolio sitting at 23,265.85 cents. This week we're looking to add $195, and the way we're splitting that is so I add 195, but I split the way I don't use it all at once. I stagger it. So on Monday I use 60 to buy whatever. The 18th, on the 20th, Wednesday, I'm gonna use 60 to buy whatever I plan to buy, and then on Friday, I use the rest. 22nd, buy what I need to buy. So what am I buying? November 18th, we're picking up Johnson& and Johnson. If a date is in parentheses, it means it's the ex-dividend date, so that's the date you have to own the stock. You have to own the stock before that date in order to qualify for the dividends. If you buy the stock on or after that date, you're not gonna get it. But we're picking up a zero point 0.13 shares of Johnson& Johnson. 3.46 shares will be our total holding after that. Coca-Cola, their ex-div is November 29th, ticker symbol KO. Picking up 0.22 of a share, taking us to 6.22 shares in total. Same day, we're getting Verizon. Verizon, no ex-div date for this, at least not announced as yet, but Verizon has been slowly, probably quickly, falling. So I'm just, using the opportunity to average down, even though I'm still up. Um, I'm using the opportunity to buy Verizon at a cheaper price than it was a month or two ago. Maybe it will go lower than my average cost even, but that's even better. So that half of a share being added takes us to 9.5 shares in total. Estimating that to be around $54.68. These are numbers I pull like probably a few days in advance, so obviously these are way subject to change. November 20th, same vibe. Johnson& Johnson Coke. We're just picking up 0.14 shares of J&J this time instead of 0.13. That takes us to 3.6 shares of Johnson& Johnson. Coke, we're adding another zero point 0.22 shares, and that's going to take us to 6.44 shares of Coke. Next, same day though, we're getting AbbVie, and AbbVie, similar vibe as Verizon. Actually, AbbVie didn't have a slow, steady fall. AbbVie just like plummeted last week. I think it fell like 10% in one day or 12%, I think. I don't know. But we're adding a little bit. We bought randomly last week a little AbbVie as well. But this week officially we're adding 0.11 share. 0.11 shares of AbbVie, and that's going to take us to 2.36 shares in total. No ex-dividend date, or no, not really a dividend reason per se to buy into AbbVie right now. Just it plummeted, so I think we're officially in the red with AbbVie. So taking advantage. estimating that to be 55.43 on Wednesday. So we're doing good to stay underneath the $60 budget, and I like having a little cushion just in case things inflate between when I did my math and when I do my purchases. Or really, if I have recurring buys in my portfolio and it should pull from my buying power, so I'd prefer having a little extra few dollars. It makes up, it adds up over time. So I can pull from my buying power to use to fund my recurring buys. So November 22nd, this is Friday of this week. Same vibe again. We're just picking up 0.15 shares of J&J this time, taking us to 3.75. And Coke, same vibe, exactly. And maybe you saw the trend coming or you saw it coming, but adding 0.22 shares again, taking us to 6.66 shares of Coke. Crazy. Same day, we're buying SMH. This is a semiconductor ETF. Imagine a basket of all those companies that sell chips or that make chips. You know, these Nvidia, Taiwan, like all them things, AMD, whatever. There's a basket of all those things. It's called SMH. There's probably more. I like SMH. Can check it out if you want. I'm picking up zero point zero 0.07 shares of SMH, and that's gonna take me to 1.81x shares of SMH. The X means that it's not a clean number of shares that I have right now. Like I don't have 1.81 period shares. It means that I have a recurring buy, like I buy a dollar or so, maybe a dollar, maybe $2 of SMH every day. So it's a random string of decimals right here. So it's hard to capture that. So I just put the X. AbbVie, we're getting some more Ryu, zero point 0.1 of a share, taking us to 2.46 shares in total. And I love that. We are estimating that to be $70.83 on Friday. So again, a little bit under the $75 budget we have for that day. All right, so I'm dropping $500. I should start announcing these things at the start of my video. Anyways, I'm dropping $500 or I'm transferring 500 from my savings to my brokerage just because interest rates are falling in my savings account, and I feel like the markets are long term a better place to be, and I'm still maintaining my I guess emergency fund. I just have an extra money in there, getting the 4 point whatever yield when it was 4 point whatever. Now it's probably in the threes, not sure. But we're transferring $500 and we're just swinging them into these for well this ETF and these three stocks. QQQ, if you're not familiar, Invesco, it's Nasdaq 100. It's an ETF that tracks that. Rocket Lab is a space kind of company. They do it's just it's a company that I've been looking into and I have high hopes and I have high prospects for this company. So I just want to deposit some money as an investment and see where it takes me in the future. Amazon is a company that I guess they're an online e-commerce company. They also have their web services, like cloud stuff, whatever. Very, I'm very hopeful on the future of Amazon, so I would like to be invested in them. AbbVie, they are in the healthcare sector. They do like medicines, vaccines, Not, yeah, that kind of thing. I'd like to be invested in them. I'm really bad at explaining these things. If you're listening to this, you're like, what is he talking about? He shouldn't be invested in any of these because he knows nothing. Anyways, just a quick graph to show how I'm actually dividing the money. So roughly a little bit over half is going to Rocket Lab USA. I always say labs, but it's lab. I'm sorry. QQQ, I guess about 100, 150, 125, I guess, is going to QQQ. Between AbbVie, maybe around 70, and then Amazon around $40 there. So do the math, should add up to around 500. Doing that on transferring the money on Monday, but I will be staggering my buys throughout the week. So, um, yeah, from Monday through Thursday through Friday, I'll be buying little a little bit of all of these. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. And last question, or the last thing, is my question to y'all. What are you buying this week? More seems like the markets might be pulling back a little. Who knows what this week has in store. Hopefully my credit spread is safe by, end of the week, by midweek, whatever, and we will have a happy ending. If you guys want to answer this question, drop it in the comment. And until my next video, peace.